What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So shout out to Dan Patrick, man, of the Dan Patrick Show, former ESPN personality, frequent contributor to Adam Sandler movies. Shout out to Dan Patrick for speaking nothing but truth when it comes to this clown Draymond Green, man, and his belief that he is a max player. All right, thinks he's entitled to being a max player. Dan Patrick said, he just brought up just facts, man. He said, look, if you're sitting down, if you're Draymond Green and his agent and his reps, and you're talking to the organization, what leverage do you have to think that you deserve a max deal? All right? And I'm trying to paraphrase what he said. He said, look, you can't shoot, all right? You're a 28% three-point shooter, all right? You can't shoot. You're not much of a scorer, okay? You play like shit during the finals, okay? You haven't really played that well all year. What is your leverage as far as you believing you deserve a max deal? Because of shit you did before? I noticed Draymond Green fans talk about, well, the Defensive Player of the Year award that he won, you know, the Defensive Player of the Year award that he won. He won that shit fucking 5-6 years ago. And then keep talking about, well, if you think about it, Draymond Green, if the Warriors had won that game 7, and Draymond had 32 points and 15 rebounds and 10 assists, he would have won Finals MVP. Well, it's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas you could do, you know what I'm saying? You could say that Dennis Rodman should have won co-finals MVP in 1996. And his rebounding, his actual rebounding and defense was critical for 2 of those victories for the Bulls in those finals. 2 of them, most definitely, were because of Dennis Rodman. And that doesn't make him a fucking max player. He's 32 years old. He's more concerned about his future as a broadcaster at this point than a player. He's been diminishing slowly over the last couple of years. When he didn't have Clay and Steph on that team, and he was the leader, they went 15-50, okay? He ran KD away from Golden State, which, if anything, probably robbed, if you look back on it now, has probably robbed the franchise and them of additional titles. So, this is a guy that is a fucking role player that has benefited from being in an absolutely ideal, pristine situation for him. A role was created for him. He's productive in that role. But at the end of the day, doesn't make him a Hall of Famer. Look, Paul Pressey of the Bucks, right? Marquise Johnson of the Bucks, who are far better players than this dude, had roles created for them that had never been seen before, especially with Marquise Johnson. First real, probably, point forward the league has ever seen. If I'm not mistaken, I think Marquise Johnson's still not in the Hall of Fame. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that, but I think Marquise Johnson is still not in the Hall of Fame. So get out of here with this bullshit, man. This bullshit, okay? This absolute thunderous, like, fucking lactose intolerant bullshit.